KSI just announced his return to boxing and he's going to be fighting Alex Wassabi to avenge his brother Deji. But I'm going to show you guys some footage today of why I think Alex Wassabi has a chance and could actually beat KSI in this fight. I know that it's crazy to say, but let's just watch the footage. So this is like the very beginning of Alex Wassabi boxing. This was a couple years ago, back in 2019. He spars Fuzi Tube, and you can see he's obviously not as good as he has now. This is like 3 years earlier, so he's had a lot of time to get better. I mean, he's still doing really good, you know, keeping long, throwing his shots out. You can see he isn't as composed here as he was when fighting Deji, but I mean, he's landing shots. It doesn't look like there's anything behind it, but you know, he's landing stuff. Oh, he went for the uppercut. That was a very long uppercut to go for, but like, okay, a little body uppercut. Oh, you can see Fuzi's getting angry, bro. If you guys haven't watched this spar, you're about to find out what happens at the end of this, but all I'm gonna say is everything can change in one punch. See, obviously Alex right now is controlling, you know, the fight. He's landing his jabs, staying longer. But look, Fuzi's getting angry now, bro. Fuzi's like, he doesn't even care. But like, it doesn't look like any of the shots Alex is landing so far are doing like any damage. They seem pretty weak. And here it is. This is why I say when one punch. See, I think Alex is tripping because he knows Fuzi's punches are hurting. Yeah, that was just perfect connection. Alex's head went into the shot whilst Fuzi threw it, and that's why I said Alex is now just out. But like I said, this was 3 years ago, so let's watch some more recent footage. This was a little teaser Alex posted before his fight with Deji. So this was earlier this year, and as you can see, he's obviously a lot cleaner. Just from watching that just once, you can see he's obviously a lot better, throwing more combinations. But this is on pads, you know what they say. You can look great on pads, but as soon as you get into sparring or in an actual fight, it can all just crumble and you just, you know, fall under the pressure. Now, just before his fight with Deji, Alex released this video and he shows off a lot of training. So yeah, just get into it. Got a little training montage at the beginning. Cheese! A boy Tommy Temper. He's got the proper hand wraps, you know that's when it's getting serious. When you're putting those on. Off the bat, just straight in the video, he's sparring, and that's what you want to see. Coming from like YouTube boxers who have no experience going into boxing, you know, boxing from the very first time, you need as much sparring as possible. So that's the most important thing, and that's the best thing to see, that he's sparring straight off the bat. Wait, what did he say? 20 rounds, 5 minutes a round. Okay, that's not even a thing. What the fuck? Wait, that's ridiculous, bro. If they just did 20 rounds, 25 minutes rounds, that is stupid. That is, they have insane cardio. That is unreal. What the fuck? Bro, I can't do 12. Even 3-minute rounds is brutal. Bro, look at this. It's pitch black at night and he's still training. That's how you know he's taking it serious. Training day and night. He is dedicated. He's such like a positive guy, bro. It's like, it's probably like what, 8-9 p.m. at night. If that was me, I would just be miserable, bro. Got some like strength and conditioning training, it looks like. This looks like a lot of like balance and control as well as like pushing, you know what I'm saying? That is busted. What the, bro? I have never seen some of these machines. I have no idea what this even for, but looks like he's on a snowboard. Are you practicing to like go snowboarding or something? I don't know. Oh, that's insane for like explosivity, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want in boxing. You want a lot of like explosive movements, fast, a little bit of abs, core. He's going crazy though. I mean, if he's training like this for Deji, I'm sure when he's fighting KSI, he's going to be training twice as hard because, I mean, it's just a harder opponent. So, I'm sure he's going crazy. Yeah, walking out the door for the 1 second is so nice, bro. I know how you feel.
Doesn't hurt anymore.
What hasn't he injured? What hasn't this guy injured? And then I'll be invincible. Wait, he's not even meant to be training and he's still training. What a beast. Is he getting a massage? Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but you know, Alex is actually training like he's a boxer, and that's what you want to see. Alright, so we've watched a bunch of Alex training, hitting pads and stuff like that. Let's actually watch him in a real fight situation and see how he handles with the pressure. So I mean, off the bat, you know, he's obviously not trying to smother his shots. He's staying composed, keeping his jab out, you know, keeping their arm out, trying to keep the distance. So it seems like what he's been doing in training is being put into his actual fight, which is what you want to see. He's not like crumbling under the pressure. Bro, Deji bumped him and he's like smiling like, oh sorry man. I mean, he's such a nice guy, it's just you don't expect it. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Some kid actually jumped in the ring, bro, and started like trying to beef at Alex. Bro, even after that, you're like staying locked in is just because that's so that must just throw you off. Someone jumping in the ring, you know what I'm saying? He's keeping his composure. Like nothing's really been landed. He hasn't really been throwing too much. You know, he's a lot taller. All he has to do is just keep that jab out. He doesn't need to get close, you know what I'm saying? He's so tall. He can just stay tall, stay long. Okay, he's coming back. You know, he's like parrying and then coming back with a 1-2. I think he's getting a little bit more comfortable in the rounds, you know what I'm saying? That makes more sense. You're feeling him out in the first few rounds and then you get a bit more serious, work a bit more, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Nice little like check hook. You can tell already, comparing it to fighting FusyTube at the beginning of the video to actually fighting Deji in a real fight with a massive live crowd, you know, massive audience. He's doing great. Okay, Deji is coming back now. And he's not really landing anything. It's all just like little like taps. I mean he did block I think pretty much all of those shots from Deji. Alright, it's the last round, you know, it's all or nothing, so I think at this point he doesn't even care. He's just trying to land anything. The thing is though, in this fight, we all know Deji didn't really throw a lot of punches, so it's kind of him just like punching like a punching bag almost. Don't really know what else I can say about that, you know. Deji wasn't really throwing, Alex was throwing a little bit, defending a lot. It's quite a boring fight. You know, everyone wants to see the knockout, you know, that's I feel like everyone wants to see a knockout. Even though it's very rare to happen, but it's just that clip everyone wants to see. So what can we expect from the KSI Alex Wassabi fight? I don't know. Obviously for the last few years Alex has been training, you know, we've seen it publicly. He's obviously been posting a lot of stuff about him training, so I mean he's definitely got the experience. But then you have to remember he is fighting KSI, who is an actual beast. He's had a lot more experience in the ring, you know, in the limelight. I forget how many fights KSI's had, but I think he's done like 4 different events or 3 events, so he does have a lot more experience in an actual fighting situation compared to Alex. But then again, just because KSI hasn't really been posting about boxing or showing anyone his boxing skills, that doesn't mean he hasn't been training. Just from this video alone, you can see that KSI has definitely been working out or doing something, because he takes off his top at his show or whatever, and he's got like a 6-pack. And he looks very built, and he looks like, you don't do that just from sitting down doing nothing, you know. He's been doing something behind the scenes. Now the real question is, can Alex Wassabi actually beat KSI? That is what we all want to know. I know I said at the beginning of the video Alex Wassabi can beat KSI, and I mean, I'm not taking that back. It's definitely possible. But personally, I believe KSI is gonna knock him out. I feel like KSI is just stronger. Just from the footage I've seen, KSI looks stronger. He looks like he's got a lot more power. I feel like KSI could definitely take more and then give more at the same time. We all saw what happened with KSI versus Logan Paul. KSI was pushing through that whole time. He's just a savage, you know. He's got a beast inside of him that just gets unleashed when he's in the ring. But I mean, comment down below what you think is gonna happen, Alex Wassabi or KSI. Let me know, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.